Alright, go ahead. Welcome back to Strictly Nerd. I am Bryan Pruitt, and this is Nerds of the Round. I have again with me my friends.
Lance.
Josh Arnold.
David King.
We're going to jump right into it today. First comment came from Thomas from Facebook talking about game difficulty. Games being catered to the casual gamer rather than the hardcore or the gamers seeking those ultimate challenges. Of course, the first thing that comes to mind is Dark Souls 2. Another reference that he had brought up was playing South Park Stick of Truth, being able to play hardcore mode and bosses, or not bosses, but necessarily, but like random encounters ending with one-shots. So I guess to kind of start it off, I'll jump into the idea that third party modifications for, like, let's say Skyrim, for instance, make the game harder or make combat more realistic, make weapons do more realistic damage, thus making the game harder. So we're seeing this come from an outside source to make games more challenging. And do you feel that that's hurting the industry, or maybe is it helping the industry because more people now have access to more games?
Go ahead.
Well, you got to look at it both ways. I mean, there's mods to make the game harder in Skyrim, but there's also cheat mods where it makes the game easier. I mean, I think that there is a wide range of people who want different experiences from the games, and I don't think there's a problem with that. Like, you can compare like Dark Souls to Stick of Truth, and like one is for a casual gamer and the other one is not. There's not really an issue with that. I think it all comes down to when two things came out, the Wii and Facebook platform for gaming. I mean, it really showed that there's a much broader, niche out there for casual gamers that just hasn't been tapped, and I think just different companies want to try to get into that.
I mean, definitely. I mean, I agree with you for the most part. I mean, Dark Souls, even the creator said it's meant to be for the hardcore gamer. I mean, yes, a casual gamer can jump in, but it's going to be a little more frustrating. I mean, as a hardcore gamer myself, the first one, I broke a controller. I threw it out the damn window. I was like, oops. I was like, oh my, did I just throw, oh crap. And it was all destroyed. But then, like, Infamous Second Son, I just started on expert difficulty. And I'm not having too much challenge on it right now. They are doing really good with strategies with the enemies, like putting snipers at different locations for me, harder to get to, sending stronger enemies at me. But like you're saying, it's basically more mainstream gaming became the easier games got. Can't go back to the NES days with Ninja Gaiden and stuff like that. It's not anymore like that.
Or if you don't beat it in one sitting, you just don't beat
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
I pretty much agree with both of what you guys are saying. I mean, you taking two different types of games, the casual gamer, and then you also have the hardcore gamer. So I mean, you guys pretty much hit all the topics already.
I mean, even like difficulty settings. I mean, normal is pretty much all right. I mean, even Stick of Truth. I mean, I went all the way to hardcore. Even bosses were pretty much a couple hits and they were gone, except for the final boss. But that was meant to be over the top anyway. So check it out and get to the final boss. It's insane. But besides that, difficulty settings don't do much anymore. So.
And even looking at with Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, they took out Hell and Inferno. They took out those difficulty modes and put in a scaling mode now. So the monsters scale with you on a different tier of, like, so you bring in no longer these modes of games. Now it's just difficulty levels, and then the monsters and stuff scale with you as you go. So I don't know. I feel like maybe the days of controller chucking and nerd raging and rage quitting is a thing of the past. And,
well, there's still multiplayer games.
well, yeah, can't forget that.
I don't know, like nerd raging and stuff like that. I would rather it still be there, even though it is kind of dwindling down. It's just, even after I beat the first Dark Souls, I was like, ha! Went through a controller, but I beat you. Like, or Ninja Gaiden, when I felt like I did something with my life. Like, it's like, I can die now. I beat it. I can die happy right now.
Yeah, definitely.
I just think it's going to continue in both directions. I just think that developers are going to learn the niche that they create games for, and they're going to cater to that niche, you know. And the Dark Souls developer, you know, they're going to keep making very difficult games, and other developers are going to make very easy games. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it gets more people into gaming.
Yes.
And, you know, that's not really a problem in my eyes. It's a good thing to welcome. So, you know, let them get started on the easy games and progress to more difficult games if they find them fun. Like, you know, that's fine. It's an easier entryway now.
I mean, going back to what he said, Fallout was really good on the scaling thing. And I love the scaling. The scaling idea is perfect. I mean, and you can lower the difficulty even if it's getting a little bit too much for you. But the scaling's perfect. Like, they go with you. So, like, you can't just, you know, plow through everybody. They'll be more difficult.
You can if you want to. I mean,
it's still really hard, like in Fallout.
Well, in Fallout, you have the bar, though.
It'll just start sending more and more at you, or even more
true.
super mutants, or it was insane.
So the next thing we're going to move on to, I mean, we could go on about difficulty and pick and choose games all day. But the next thing we really want to talk about, it's been a big week for trailers. Big movie trailers. Some good, some not so good. So we're going to kind of do what we call the compliment sandwich. We're going to do one good trailer, and then we're going to do the really bad trailer, and then we're going to do another good trailer.
Maybe good trailer.
I think we should start with Hercules, actually. If you follow The Rock, you know, Dwayne Johnson on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram at all, the guy's been putting out photos of set shots for months.
Yeah. He's really excited about it.
Yeah, he's pumped, and that kind of gives it a good energy.
He's got a beard now. He's a bearded Rock.
Yeah, so we see The Rock with a beard. What
you
makes
thought he was
The Rock
scary
scarier? What makes him scarier? A beard. So I'm gonna kick it over to Josh. Josh, as you know, you were able to call out some of the actual creatures and stuff.
Oh yeah, they showed in there. It looked like the Nemean lion, the Hydra, Cerberus. I think they had like the Caledonian boar or something like that. I'm not really sure where that came from, but I mean, it looked like, you know, big, giant CG, scary-looking monsters, and, you know, just him swinging a huge club and beating them down. Like, you can't get much better than that for a good action movie, you know.
I'm just a little worried that it's going to be a little too, like, action-y and standard Rock movie. I mean, it might be really good like that, like, super action, but I kind of still want to know a little more story. I kind of think back to Scorpion King with The Rock still.
I was just about to say Scorpion King.
It's like, The Rock, come on, man, you got to make Hercules good. You got to do it.
Yeah, but like, yeah.
The trailer is exciting, though. The trailer got me interested.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. I mean, from what it looks like, I mean, it looks like it's gonna be a great action movie. I mean, especially with the Attack of the Titans or Wrath of the Titans or whatever. Looks a lot like that. So as far as the action scale goes, so looks like it's gonna be a good movie.
We shall see.
You know, like, I mean, that's all it really needs to be. Like, Hercules' story is he did 9 tasks to, you know, earn his, you know, parents' trust or whatever. So, I mean, there's not really a whole lot of depth to the story.
Still, I'm just hoping it's not an over-the-top Scorpion King again. That's what I'm a little...
With many more monsters.
With a bearded Rock, that's all.
And a bearded Rock. So, the bad trailer.
Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, you have to stay.
No!
I had to force Lance to watch this trailer. Like, beg and plead him to watch it, just so that we would have alternate views on this. But unfortunately, we all have the same view. The Ninja Turtles movie.
I'll come out and play the devil's advocate on this one. It's okay.
The Ninja Turtles trailer, pretty bad. The one like positive that I could probably take out of it was, one, they're no longer aliens, and I do like the idea of them having that kind of like tribal like armor kind of thing going on. That's kind of cool. Like, it's a cool design.
Yeah.
Okay,
but
you just took all my devil's advocate comments.
Wow.
But Michael Bay, guys.
Sorry. But other than that, I mean, the personas seem okay. They only talk for a minute. Mikey sounds like, you know.
It's okay. It's a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Mikey.
Yeah. But, and we heard Raph. Raph kind of sounds like he'd be Raph.
Yeah.
So.
Didn't you hear Donnie in the trailer too?
Wasn't
he the one who slammed to the side like that?
No, Raph slides it.
Raph.
Donnie throws him.
Okay.
But go watch the trailer and you'll kind of see what we're talking about, if you dare. I put it up on the website, on the Facebook, and I keep saying the Facebook, like I'm Facebook. You remember that thing, the Facebook? But anyway, no, I put it on Facebook, and everybody had the equal reaction, and a friend of ours, Heather, really put it into perspective. And if you should go to the website, of course, which is facebook.com/strictlynerd, and read her comments. She's pretty on point, and she's a big Ninja Turtles fan. Many white elephants her and I have fought over Ninja Turtles paraphernalia. But
oh man, it's just
so let's open it up to everybody.
Man-Hands Megan Fox.
Let's tear it apart.
No.
Where's Splinter? Where was Splinter? Like anywhere at all?
There might be like a reveal that they do.
Second trailer. They'll do a second trailer within Watch.
But even still, like, why is Shredder and April O'Neil's dad like the ones who made them? And why were they like made? Like,
I don't know.
It's
now interesting because we were talking about this earlier. Was he says, "Oh, we were trying to make a better hero."
yeah.
But he never outright said he made the
turtle.
turtle. So
Yeah.
what if he steals the TGRI, loses it, goes down in the sewer, and it would then coincide with what we know.
Yeah.
But at this point, really,
I feel like they're trying to like Spider-Man it up, you know, like, oh, it was all planned by your father, you know.
Yeah.
And then
So-
like,
go ahead.
I don't understand him casting Megan Fox again. Like Michael Bay has already had trouble with her in the past. I mean, I get it. She's good at eye candy. She's gonna attract
Man
viewers.
hands. Man hands. She's got man hands. All right.
Man hands Megan.
Megan Fox. Man hands Megan Fox. Exactly. I mean, I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem with her being April O'Neil. It's like April O'Neil's a strong female character, and I've just never really seen her like Transformers. She tried to be. I just didn't see her as that strong, like an April O'Neil type. So.
And
I'm very worried about that.
I don't understand Michael Bay's fascination with destroying cities for no apparent reason.
Explosions!
Like, even in the trailer, we saw like the tops of
Yeah.
towers falling off and stuff already, and then is this really necessary? This is Ninja Turtles. Like, let's tone it down a little bit, Michael Bay.
Explosion.
That's the thing. So I mean,
The last point on the Ninja Turtles trailer. Does anybody else really care or think that it's a horrible idea that the Shredder is a white man? Like, his name is supposed to be Hiroko Saki. Hiroko Saki.
Yeah.
Not a white guy.
So I mean, like, they didn't officially say that was him. I mean, it was pretty heavily hinted at that was Shredder. I mean, we'll have to kind of wait and see how it plays out. But I'm kind of disappointed if they if they that's one of my favorite parts of the backstory is like Splinter's backstory and Shredder's backstory, and they're like, if they gloss over that or change that, like, I'm gonna be very upset.
Yeah.
But also, just to kind of throw a little bit of a twist in there, know that the guy who voiced Shredder in the cartoon was Uncle Phil from Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
So
James
it was
Avery.
a black guy playing a Japanese guy
Just
in a cartoon.
differential. That's all it is.
You know,
Differential.
so-
It's differential.
So we're gonna go on to the awesome trailer of the week, and that is
Days of Future Past.
X-Men: Day of Future Past.
Second one.
That trailer just blew my mind.
You know, after I watched the first trailer, I was like, it's probably gonna be like on the like X-Men 1, X-Men 2 level, maybe First Class. No, that trailer looks amazing.
yeah, it looks really good,
They threw so much at you.
and they're
It's
bringing
like,
so much
boom,
back
boom,
too.
boom,
Like it's
boom.
it's
Yeah.
great.
I mean, they brought back Bryan Singer, so.
Like,
so
hey
you've
guys, we
your-
got you.
Yeah, so you've got your feels of 1 and 2 again, because it's going to be his vision again.
Yeah.
But you also, he's bringing in what he probably would have done in 3.
Yeah.
Or what he would have liked to see in 3. He's kind of pulling into this one to kind of tie them all together. So we were talking about possibilities, time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Cable.
Obviously,
Cable.
and Bishop.
Cable.
Bishop would be great. Yeah.
Well, they've already shown Bishop for it, but I haven't seen Cable or even a hint at Cable in any of the trailers they were not released so far. So
Hopefully.
I mean, that'd be cool to see him, but and the Sentinels in this movie looked very human-like. They were all like short, like on par with humans, which I mean it could work, but I don't know. It looks great. Like the new trailer for it made it look phenomenal. I was like you on the first one came out. I was like, looks alright, but with this one, it definitely sold me on it.
It looked way more complete than the first one. I think
Yeah.
it shows you like no, there's a solid vision behind this movie, and like I think it's gonna be good.
I mean, to me, it automatically already wins with having Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, Best Bros. They're in that movie. They get to meet their younger selves, so it already kind of wins for me in that situation.
Yeah, I thought that trailer was very circular, in that the way it's portrayed and edited is you have older Magneto and Professor X and younger Magneto X almost saying the same things over each other within each other.
Yeah.
And it just gives you this weird whoa,
Like it
really
all comes
crazy
back to
feeling.
where it started, kind of feeling, which I think is where this movie is kind of going. And it might give them an excuse to kind of undo X-Men 3, so let's cross our fingers.
Yeah.
They can pull the Star Trek. J.J. Abrams like, we're just gonna go to another dimension, and guess what? We can start over again.
Gotcha. I love the meme that's going around that shows in the trailer that Magneto going, Charles, there's so much we could have done, and then it like jumps to them and their pictures of their bromance, and then like Elmo, then at the Super Bowl drinking beer. It's hilarious.
Yeah. I think my favorite now is them playing skee ball with bowlers hats.
That's
by
great.
far like the classiest picture I've ever seen.
They're doing a play right now together too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right on. So
there's one other thing I'm really looking forward to is the Captain America movie comes out this week, and hopefully we can get another trailer when that one comes out. They do tend to, do trailers with the release of movies, so we might get another great one this week too.
Yeah. Well, Ninja Turtles was supposed to premiere with Winter Soldier, but for some reason it hit a week early, and I was like, well, this is a bad idea. You should have just let everybody pay to see it. Don't leak it on the internet. That's bad news.
That's the only reason why you got me to even watch it, was because it's got to be in the trailer. I'm like, do I really want to go see Captain America?
I really want to see.
Let me do 15 minutes past the start time.
Yeah, I'll go in 10 minutes late, and you walk in and it's the last trailer, and you're like, really?
No!
No, Darth Vader, no. All right, so we really didn't want to jump too much into another topic. So what we wanted to kind of do today, or with this episode, is I want to talk with these guys about the channel. We're 3 episodes in, or this would be our 3rd episode, and I just kind of want to talk about how you guys, working with me now for a couple weeks, helping me out with different shoots, and Josh is working on League of Legends content right now, which is, from what I've seen him doing and how he's researching and watching, you guys are in for a treat. He really knows his stuff. Lance keeping up on his comic books and his manga and his anime. We're going to start the anime corner here relatively quick. So we'll get him in here, and we may have some other folks come in. But just kind of like a state of the union, as far as the channel goes. How do you guys feel about where we are? Do you feel like we need more of something? And you guys at home also, please comment down below letting us know, if there's more you want to see. Lance will probably bring in Doctor Who. I know that was a big one a lot of folks wanted.
Yep.
So Lance is our big Doctor Who guy as well. I'm trying to catch up. I'm a little behind. But once that happens, we'll get more into that. But so what are you guys missing? How are you liking it?
When it comes to League of Legends, I was originally planning on doing weekly updates on the LCS, but unfortunately that would require too much time to do right. So what I think I'm going to do instead is a weekly roundup type of show where I'm going to go out and just read the forums. I'm going to read all the red posts that the developers are mentioning about upcoming changes, stuff like that. Keep an eye on the patch notes, let you know what's coming up in the future for League of Legends, what people are talking about. And give you guys that kind of insight into the game. And I also want to do patch previews whenever they're going to release a new patch. I want to have that information available to you so you guys can not only see what the changes are, but how the changes are expected to affect the game. What you're going to need to adjust in your gameplay, to accommodate for them.
Yeah, and then just going off of what Bryan was saying, it's like whatever y'all want to see, just make sure you get it out to one of us. I mean, if you want me to watch an anime or anything, or any of us to watch something, you just got to let us know.
Or play something.
If you want us to play a game. I'm working on the mechanics for that right now as far as capturing content. PC, I've got that down. Console stuff, still working on. Trying to see if it's something where Twitch archives it, and maybe I can grab it from Twitch, or if I have to get a PVR. I'm still working on some logistics there. But yeah, let us know if there's a certain game you want us to play.
Or even like if you want us to watch something and record our reactions to something. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
yeah,
We may start like a movie club or something,
Movie
something
club
like
or-
that. That'd be really cool.
Or
I know we
E3
can
definitely.
get David and Matt they used to watch the bad movies on Netflix, so maybe we can bring that back.
So many bad movies on Netflix.
Like B horror movies were my thing.
Like, just go find the first 1-star movie you can find on
Sharknado.
Netflix and sit through it.
Start with the A and just or start with like Sharknado or something.
I know that there was one comment to do a Let's Play for Dota, and I was planning on picking that one up. So I don't remember the name of who asked for that, but whoever it was, just keep your eyes open. I'll be doing that shortly.
I remember someone had mentioned that they wanted us to do a Let's Play for Goat Simulator, which sounds awesome. by the way.
I
I'm
have.
totally
I
down
have
to do
played
that.
that.
I'm totally down to do that.
I have played a little bit of that.
Just let us get the equipment, everything set up for it, and yeah, we'll definitely get on
We'll
that.
get some Goat Simulator in there. We are going to start bringing in the card games. Hopefully, we'll probably start out with Cards Against Humanity.
Yes.
Seems to be the popular one right now. But I definitely want to eventually get a big enough group of us as the cast and even some of our crew people who help us out. And we're going to play Werewolves. Because...
Oh, God.
Yes. And
Yes.
then there won't be a channel anymore.
There'll be
We'll
an awesome
probably
channel.
we'll probably shut down because nobody wants to work with each other anymore. But it's coming, and we're gonna play Werewolves, and I think it's gonna be awesome.
No, I'm not the wolf.
No, I was pointing at Bryan.
Okay.
Brian's the wolf.
What happens
He's always
is-
the wolf.
We all go to sleep, we wake up, and they kill Frankie, and they think I'm the wolf automatically. And it's awful every time. But that's for a later.
I can't wait because I've never
episode.
played Werewolves with you guys. This would be fun.
So I guess to kind of close up the episode, I am going to go ahead and plug. We do have some new art on the back wall. I met Mr. Tony Herrera, at the Ekman's Toy Show in New Braunfels here in Texas. I don't know if all of you guys watching are in Texas or not, but if you're not, thanks for reaching out. He also has an Etsy website. I'll link both of them down in the description so you can check him out, as well as his Facebook. And give him some kind words. The guy does some great art. He sells them in print form and also in original canvas. So definitely check that out. Really nice artist, super nice guy. He talked to me at the show for like 20 minutes. And we decided to kind of work this out where I would plug his site. And he hooked me up with some really cool art, reasonably priced, so you're not going to break the bank. Other than that, guys, I think we're good for today.
Yep.
So I'll kind of close this out, making sure you go over to Facebook. Like I said, facebook.com/strictlynerd.
The Facebooks.
The Facebook, yes. The Facebook, where you can see pictures of cats.
Meow.
So facebook.com/strictlynerd. Also on Twitter, you can go to follow us at strictlynerd. And again, my name is Bryan Pruitt.
Just Lance.
Josh Arnold.
David King.